The light bulb. It has served us well over the last 100 years, but by 2014, these babies will be banned from the US and many other countries. Why? Because they're stupid. They make 90% heat and only 10% light. Let's get rid of them. And while we're talking about wasteful heat, the internal combustion engine, it does a great job of converting 85% of the fuel that you pour into them into the heat. It's stupid. Plus, these things use 2/3 of our oil, which means we're dependent on wacko nations like Canada to import oil. You know. So let's go ahead and get rid of these wasteful dinosaurs, and let's change the incandescent light bulb with the LED light bulb. It uses 90% less energy, and let's replace the engine with the electric motor, which uses 86% less energy. There's two types of EVs that are coming to Orlando soon. The first type is the battery electric vehicle. Guess what? It has batteries and a motor. There's a bunch of varieties coming up, but the Nissan Leaf is the first one that's going to hit town. It goes 100 miles on a charge. The second type of EV is called the extended range hybrid. It's an electric car with an onboard generator. It's the smartest design. Once it goes 40 miles, in the case of the Chevy Volt, the gas engine kicks on, and it can go another 300 miles on its gas engine. So there's 4 big benefits to going EV. The first one is the fun factor. When you press on the accelerator of an EV, there's no waiting for the engine to spin up and gears to change. You just go now. It's a nice smooth power. Feels great. And the one big thing is it's silent. And silent speed rocks. If you've ever tried it, it's really cool. Second big thing is the cleanliness of the fuel. Electricity is a lot cleaner than oil. We get our electricity from lots of different types of sources. And oil, guess where it comes from? Oil. Even when you consider that coal, electricity is half made with coal, it's still clean. The big thing that's going to motivate you guys to go electric is gas prices. Over the last 10 years, gas prices have risen 5 times faster than electricity prices. In the US, we have very little control over the price of oil, but we have lots of control over the price of electricity. And the fourth thing is where we get our oil. 60% of our oil is coming from somewhere else. And this usually leads to not great things, including like wars. So if we were to rely on EVs, we might not have to sacrifice so much to keep ourselves in the driver's seat. So you might say, oh, I've heard of EVs, but they take a long time to charge, and I don't think I really want one. Well, you're right, they do take a while to charge, but you're going to be charging them at night, just like your cell phone. It's not going to be a big deal to charge at home. And there's 2 types of chargers that you're going to see. Every EV is going to come with something that you can stick into an outlet, a 120-volt outlet, and they're everywhere. I mean, you can find lots of fuel stations even in this room. If you want to charge up faster, you can get a 220-volt charger mounted at your home, and you'll get to see them around town. So how long does it take? Well, that all depends on the car, the charger, and how low your battery is. It's just like a car, and how much gas is in there. A Nissan Leaf is going to charge at about 14 miles per hour. 1 hour of charge, 14 miles on the odometer. A Tesla Roadster charges at 80 miles per hour. Isn't it fitting? So this is kind of scary, right? Sorry for any of you clownophobes. But when you need to go charge outside of your home, you'll be able to find public charging stations around town. And these things are actually being deployed in Orlando right now through a DOE grant, and they're being placed around the city at this moment in time. When you want to charge up really, really fast, there's these level 3 chargers that are coming out. That'll be out in a couple of years, and you'll find them at service plazas on the turnpikes and even Walmart gas stations. You'll find them there. And these things can charge up a Nissan Leaf in 30 minutes. How do you pay for this kind of stuff? Well, if you charge up outside, at a place, 1 hour of charge at 220 for a Nissan Leaf takes about 80 cents worth of electricity, and then another 65 cents in transaction fees. So plan on spending about $2 per charge. for an hour charge, rather. And so you're going to say, where can I find these chargers? I don't know where they're at. Well, you'll be able to find them 3 different ways. On your iPhone or your cell phone, on your dash in your GPS display, and on the internet. They're up there right now. So how long does it take? It all depends, again, on what type of vehicle you have and how long it takes. But this is something that you can do with an EV that you can't do with your regular car. You can control your car with your smartphone. You can see how much is left on your charge. You can tell your car to cool down or heat up while it's still plugged in. And you might be surprised to know that Florida, Orlando, Florida, is an early adopter city for electric vehicles. In fact, we're the first one that's going to get the Nissan Leaf. And that's mostly because of an organization that I'm part of called Get Ready Central Florida, which is headed up by these groups around here. And this is basically helping prepare us for this area. So, summary. EVs are fun to drive. There's no better way for you guys to lower your greenhouse gas emissions than getting an electric car, short of getting rid of your car altogether. They're cheaper, and they reduce our dependence on foreign oil. And with that, that's all.